Are you kidding me? So that was Frank the UPS guy. It's Frank! It's Frank, the guy that helped me out with that
Get your daily delivery.
Yeah, thanks buddy.
We have another tip for you.
Oh really? Hold on. Hey guys, how you doing? It's Henry at Mowers and Blowers. I'm in my van because Frank the UPS guy just gave me another tip. He told me that there was a single stage push mower about a couple of miles away. And I figured, you know what, I wasn't doing anything. I might as well just take a drive down here and see if I could find anything. And I do. It's a Honda. That's Toro. Yeah, it's a Honda. Yeah, it's a Honda. Single stage. Harmony Hs520. Auger. Yeah, it looks okay. Yeah. Take it away. All right. You know what? I gotta tell you, I don't think I've ever had a Honda snowblower before. Have I? You know, I forget. You know. But I don't think I've ever had one, to be honest with you. Oh, this is gonna be home, son of a bitch! Ooh. Oh. Honda snowblower. That's kind of new for me. I'm always up for a new challenge, you know? So I'm back home. As I was driving home, somebody wants to see my carcass of crap. I got it listed for $375. He offered $275. At this point, I'm like in the middle between whether or not I want to paint it or not to get like 50 bucks or 100 bucks more. But to paint it would be a lot because I'd have to grind out the entire tractor's filled with rust. And honestly, I just don't want to. Besides, that has one of those flow jet carburetors on the 12.5 horsepower flathead Briggs. Just no good, no good. So I'm just gonna get rid of it for $275. I'm gonna start it up. Hopefully it starts up. Park it over here. When the guy comes, we'll see what happens. Let's put some gas in it, see if it starts. Choke. Wow. And another piece of junk in my garage. Let's see if we sell that tractor later, huh? So it's the next day, and believe it or not, I just woke up, and Frank, the UPS guy, sent me another text message. Says there's 4 push mowers, but it's on a busy street. We're gonna go and check it out anyway and see if it's still there. Getting sort of close to where it is. This is Broadway, which is my small little city town. It's where all the shops are, the banks, you know, public library. Coming up in a little bit. Should be the next block over. People moseying around here. Oh, there it is. Pile of crap there. 3. Somebody took one already. So a couple of bikes. Ooh, another Toro recycler. Sweet. Well, this is the long. Ooh, the key start. Nice. Another quantum engine. I'm taking all these 3 because it's definitely good for parts at least. So how about that, huh? 3 mowers at a time. That's great. And you know what? I took a quick look at that little 10-speed bike, right? It's like a 24-inch 10-speed mountain bike, whatever, or 21-speed. And it seemed like everything worked, so it's just dirty, and the seat was a little messed up. But, I mean, somebody will give me 20 bucks for that, you know what I mean? 20 bucks is 20 bucks. I'm there already. I might as well take it, you know? And, man, what a score. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's a score or not, but that Toro recycler over there is in good shape, you know? It's missing some parts and stuff, but I've got another Toro recycler that's junky, you know, and I could maybe make one good one out of 2, you know? Still no bag, though. Those bags, like I said, are very tough to come by. And those other 2 with the quantum engines, Craftsman, those are the long, big kind, you know, the 22-inch. Those are pretty good. Not to mention one has a key start, you know, which is also good too, because you can sell the starters on those things, you know, even though nobody ever really uses them, nor do they ever really work because the batteries don't last more than a couple of years, you know. Anyway, I'll take this home and see what we find. Chain's really rusty, but it seems to work. This is a 24-inch, I believe. It's a little small for 26. Brakes look like they work. You guys probably don't know this, but I used to be a freestyle BMXer, you know, back in the 80s, you know, And I know bikes very well. I just haven't been with bikes in a long time, but love bikes. Look at that. Everything still works. Chain just needs to be greased a little or lubed, you know. I don't think there's anything wrong with this thing other than the seat being DONESKI, you know. And the seat's actually not that bad. Just use a cover. Next we have this one here. I'll bring it all out, all to you. This is that big one. It's long. I've had a bunch of these. These are great. These are almost like the same thing as the Husqvarnas, you know. Rear self-propelled, key start. This is a very good mower, actually. If it had a bag, it'd be even better. But bags, they don't last, you know. And another Toro recycler. Awesome. Love the Toro recyclers. And I like the Kohler engines, the 6.75s. I just picked one up a few days ago. I think also from Frank. It's missing the front self-propulsion belt cover, pulley cover. And this is very bad because it's almost impossible to find the air cleaner cover for this. And looks like it's been out in the rain or something. But surprisingly, there's no rust anywhere else along with it, you know. Funky gas, ass gas, and there's no cable. So there we go. Got 3 free mowers and a bike. You guys saw what was wrong with the Toro, right? Missing a cover, missing a bail handle cable, missing a bail handle, missing the belt cover, and we don't know anything else about it. Here, everything looks like it's in order other than missing the bagger. Bail handle works, which means that this was probably a garage cleanup. These things were in the garage. Transmission engagement seems to be okay. And I believe this looks like a key start also because it has all these wires. It goes to a motor right there. This is also a key start. It's wet. Earl is bad. Let's look at this other key start here. Has a battery. Earl is pretty good. And wet. Handle looks weird because it's not supposed to be there. See, there's no give. And also, this is not attached. Split wires here. Let's take this off. It's supposed to be down here. So it looked like it was going to work until this thing snapped inside. See? So now this is loose. So I don't think it's going to work. Unless you clamp this down, and when you pull it, it might work. I'm not sure. I'll go get a clamp. Got this clamp. Just going to do it real quick, just to see if the bail handle will work. So as you can see, I got this clamp on here, so that holds it well. And here we go. Take a look at that thing, see if it moves. And it does move, and it releases. I don't know if it releases enough, but I sprayed some lube to make it smoother. Maybe we'll get spark, maybe we won't. So let's just try and take the air cleaner cover off, right? And we'll spray some go-go juice in there just to see if it starts, you know? Let's see if it turns over. At the this side. So we'll remove the air cleaner cover and just do some sprayage and hopefully give it a couple of pulls, see if it'll turn over. Decent, but and that's plenty. It is an auto choke. So let's see. Give it a couple of pulls. See if it'll turn over. Because it's a key start, maybe that key had to be turned or something like that. Checking the spark plug. I don't know, maybe. Doubt it. This thing just has to be closed. Let's see. There we go. We know that this engine works. Of course, I'm not going to go and fix this today. We're triaging it to see if it might work, and it looks like it will. Now let's look at this one here. It's almost the same mower. Pretty much the same. This doesn't have that problem. This thing looks like it works just fine. And looks like we're missing the recoil starter. So we can't try this out yet. I'd have to fix the recoil starter. Alright, let's see this one here. This one doesn't have a bail cable. So the brake is on. So I need to go and get a bail cable for this. So I got a brand new bail cable. I bought a kit of 5 for like $20 or something. So less than $5 a piece. It was super cheap. I had to get it. Problem is, it's generally shorter than a regular one, you know, but it looks like it'll reach at least this hole tightly, you know. Problem is, I don't have a bail handle, you know. But you know what? I had a lawn boy, the green lawn boy that had a terrible deck, whatever. I stripped that and I kept the handle. I think the handle is the same type of handle because the lawn boy Insight is the same thing as a Toro recycler. So I think I have this handle assembly, and I think it has a green bail handle. I wonder if it'll fit. I'm gonna go to my shed and see. Green bail handle, off the same type of handle for the lawn boy. Also, remember, that was also a Kohler engine. I don't remember if it was a 7 or a 6.75, but because I don't have the cover for this, right? I wonder if this will fit. Maybe it will. This entire assembly, I would just take this off and replace it with this one, you know? It's a little chewed up, but it has a cover, you know? So this ain't gonna work because, I don't know, it's strange. I thought it was the same handle, but it's not. See? This is a lot more narrower than the Toro one. All that space. So this ain't gonna work. So, you know what? I'm not gonna spend too much time working on this right now. I'm just gonna clamp that brake down. I put a clamp here to clamp the brake together to mimic the fact that I have the bail handle engaged, so that it takes it off of ground. Spray some go-go juice in the intake manifold. Ooh, that's a lot of it. Make sure that the spark plug is connected, and it is. Let's give it a few pulls and see. Awesome. So as you saw, we got that one started up. It turns over. We got the Toro turned over, but we can't get this turned over because the recoil starter's gone. I kind of want to know if this engine runs or not, just out of curiosity, because it seems like this is the only thing wrong with it. Bail handle and all that stuff looks good. Everything else over here looks fine. We just need to see if it starts. So I'm gonna take this apart and fix the recoil starter at least. How lucky am I? I took this recoil starter off, right? Went to the back where I have about 20 recoil starters, right? And with the Briggs Quantums, they have different pattern cutouts. You have to make sure that the cutout is exactly perfect. And I went back there, the second one I grabbed, which has a perfect rope with the same starter handle that you need for this model. Smooth and perfect. Easy. Didn't have to do any stringing or anything like that. Just gonna pop this back on, and we can test and see if this engine turns over. So we just changed recoil starter on this thing. I just blew carb spray into the intake manifold. Let's see if this one starts. Will we be 3 for 3? About that, huh? Is that awesome? This one actually runs, which means the carburetor is clean. Well, maybe not that clean. That's awesome. And what else is a bonus? That's right. The self-propulsion works. Nice. Anyway, man, that's what I've been doing these days. People are throwing out their stuff like it's free. Oh, that's right, it is free. Free for me. Past couple of years, I haven't spent a dime on acquiring any of these things. Everything I've gotten has been for free. I only spend money on the parts that I don't already have. And I have a lot of parts, you know what I mean? So it's definitely worth it for me to do what I'm doing here. Other people are buying cheap stuff and stuff that are good, that's cheap, you know, and then they don't have to do much to it to get it back going again. That's a smart flip too. But I'm kind of doing it the old-fashioned way, where I'm trying to stick to my zero budget. Get them for free. Yes, sometimes I do end up spending quite a bit of money for the parts that I don't have to get it going, but that's just the nature of it, you know. But all in all, if you think about the comprehensive amount that I've gotten, it's been very, very profitable. I'm very stoked, man. Thanks to another tip from Frank, the UPS guy, right? Is he great or what? Picked up these 3 pretty good mowers, and we tested them a little bit, and they turn over and they run. So all 3 of these need attention, of course, but we'll get to those as they're in queue, because now I've got like 10 push mowers that I gotta fix, 3 snow blowers, plenty of stuff to do on a daily basis. So I've got content until, like, well, you guys know, even when I'm down to like almost nothing, there's still stuff to do, you know? Anyway, I'm gonna go take a ride on that bike and see if it works, huh? See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.
That's why you make friends with the UPS guy. Henry, I gotta go. I'll see you next time on Mowers and Blowers.
Frank, the UPS guy. Man, that's a nice guy. Hey, if you guys enjoyed the video, remember to give me a like. Also, comment below. Subscribe. Remember, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. It's free, right? Also, hit that little bell. That way you'll get post notifications whenever there's a new video, and you won't miss out on any of them. Remember to follow my Instagram and Facebook, as well as, if you'd like to donate $1 or $2, paypal.me/mowersandblowers. Really appreciate all the support. Also, to keep the videos coming every day, support the channel. Bye.